Storytelling it's a memory. It's coming back to a moment, to tell a story, to bring that back to life. Because when somebody hears your story, they're like, oh, I can no longer see you as a stranger because I know your story. I don't know how many times I've been in a room with people I normally would have never came across ever, and I hear their story and I'm like, I know you now. I know your story. I am cheering for you. You know, it's so empowering. It's beautiful. And I just want to also say, everybody is a storyteller. We already do it all the time. It is an innate human. I don't even know. Like, it's in us. So, yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about that to empower you to also tell your story, because it is important. Every one of us has a story to tell. No one in this world has lived what you've lived through, has had the same experience as you. No one. No, I remember when I first took my first class and I was like, I have no stories to tell. My stories are not cool. And you know what? Sometimes it's the simplest stories because they're relatable. Because we're like, oh yeah, like I know what that's like. It doesn't have, although I've heard some really crazy wild stories and they're really cool, but that doesn't diminish my experience, right? We all have our own story, and it truly is so empowering to be able to tell it and have that confidence in knowing that I'm gonna step into that story and I'm gonna own that story.